Hello. I had a friend want to learn how to make hummus. She's never made her own hummus. And since I always make my own hummus, I agreed to make a video the next time I made a batch. So I start with a can of organic garbanzos, chickpeas, garbanzos. Uh, Now that I have an Instant Pot, I might start making them myself from dried beans, but it's easy with the can. One thing I do that's kind of labor intensive, but I like super smooth hummus. So, try to get the glare out of there. So I take the little skins off. So here's a chickpea. Oops, where'd it go? Anyway, I just kind of squeeze the skin off of all of them, and takes a little while, but it's kind of meditative. I throw it in my food processor, so I won't bore you with the entire process. It's already been done. So I got my chickpeas in there, my garbanzos, as my mother used to say. Okay, then tahini. My friend didn't know what tahini was. Tahini is a sesame paste, and I always get organic. It's delicious. You can use it in salad dressings or all kinds of sauces and everything. I use roasted garlic. You can put as much as you want in. You can use raw, but I prefer roasted. So I'm going to throw that in there. I'm just going to throw everything in. Get the tahini. Put that in there. A couple tablespoons. So 2 tablespoons of tahini for a can of garbanzos. Fresh squeezed lemon juice. That's kind of to taste. I like it kind of lemony. I put like 3 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons in there. I've got more lemon juice standing by just in case. And then I use smoked paprika because I like the smoky flavor. Again, you can use as much as you want. I think I put a tablespoon and a half, and I also used, so I've got Trader Joe's smoked paprika. I also use some smoked salt. So I'm just going to dump that in there. Olive oil, I don't measure. I just kind of do a whole bunch. I like it smooth, like I said, so maybe a couple tablespoons. Can test it out. So it's all in there in the food processor. And so now I'm just I'm gonna start it on low so it doesn't go all over the place. Turn it off, stir it up a little bit, and it usually needs a lot more liquid, so sometimes I'll put a little bit of water in there just to kind of thin it out, or more olive oil, probably a little bit of both. And let me grab some water, just a little bit. Just a splash. And let's see how that goes. And then you taste it and see if it needs anything else. I think it's pretty good. I think I'm going to add a little bit more salt. I also sometimes put liquid smoke in it for that extra smoky flavor. But when I measure this, I put very little, and I don't pour it into the spoon over the container because I did that once and splashed way too much and it ruined it. So Be careful with the smoke flavor. You can put all kinds of things in it. You could put roasted red peppers. Sometimes I'll roast my own, or yellow peppers. Roast my own, peel the skins off, and throw those in there. That makes it creamy and gives it a nice little flavor. Or sun-dried tomatoes. You could put some Kalamata olives in there, whatever you like. And when I serve it, I put it in a bowl, drizzle olive oil on top of it, and sprinkle a little bit of za'atar on it, which is basically thyme and some roasted sesame seeds, and a little bit of salt. And then I scoop it up, or I'll even eat it just by the spoonful. So pretty simple. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and another thing I wanted to mention, when I drain the can of garbanzos, I drain the liquid into a jar. That's called aquafaba. And that I use to make vegan mayonnaise with avocado oil in that, a little bit of lemon juice. Apparently you can use it for baking as well, which I haven't done yet, but it's kind of an egg substitute kind of thing. So that's it. I hope you enjoy your hummus.